So long story short, he got to test. There was DNA found on this victim. They tested it matches some guy already in CODIS, a child molester who was there the whole time. So Ray gets out and he goes through this transformation. He's just a complete advocate now for justice and stuff. So we covered Kim's case last week, and then Ray is going to be on next Tuesday. We already recorded his interview. So he comes on and tells his incredible story about transformation and healing and just prison life.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. But that was my very first forensic file.
That reminds me of the Lake Waco murders too, as well. That where the guy was wrongfully sentenced to death, and it was based on the bite marks. This was like, I think, in 83 or 84.
Exactly, and that was I
feel like there's an interesting kind of book or show. There's just the number of people that are on death row just because of the kind of emerging like dental sciences in the 1970s and 80s is like fascinating.
Yeah, and now it's considered completely just junk science. That's what it's called. Yeah, because it's not. I can't think of the word. Like,
well, when you pull out
credible.
When you pull out a styrofoam cup for you to bite into, I mean that.
Well, but then we're asking Ray. We're like, dude, what's the odds? Because the front left tooth was like separated from the other tooth, and it's like, what are the odds that somebody was murdered the same night that you were at that bar, and they had the same tooth separation on their front left tooth, and it turned out to be like minuscule, like one was touching and one wasn't. Like that was the difference, but it was so similar that this dentist was like, yeah, that's it.
Oh wow,
100% match. So and that a bite mark sent him to death row.
He's looking at a cup.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
But he did. That was like he pulls out in court this VHS tape, and he's like laying over the dental impressions, and people are like, wow.
I would be so pissed if I was on death row for that.